All right, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully, having a great day. Just wanted to talk about. I mean, it's the storyline that's kind of taking a life of its own in the sports world. If you didn't see the game, LSU versus Iowa in the women's championship game, LSU beat Iowa. Nobody wants to talk about that necessarily. I mean, it's like in passing, but everybody's so focused on Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. Once again, if you didn't see the game, basically, the last moments of the game when LSU obviously was going to go on and win the game, Angel Reese made a gesture. No, you can't see me. Did the pointing to the ring finger because they're winning it. Blah blah blah. All that. What's happened since that game is you have sections of people online, which I know you're going to say it's online. That's what people do. But you have sections of people online really going at Angel Reese for doing that to Caitlin Clark. Calling her names, all this kind of stuff. So I figure since everybody else is giving their opinion on it, I might as well give mine as well. Now, if you did see me on Sports Empire Network Monday night on Cheap Seats, we did talk about this, so you might have an idea where I'm coming from. But if you didn't, let me go ahead and brief you on my thoughts on the whole thing. Before we even get into that, I think the first question we have to ask is, did Angel Reese go too far? Hold on a second. Let me fix that. But yeah, did she go too far? Did she cross this line, this magical line that people have when it comes to showboating, trash talking, all of that? Did she cross the line? Now, Gene, once again, Sports Empire Network, did bring up, actually Mo as well brought up, it was extra. I can agree with that. The aspect of, I guess, following her around, doing the gestures and all that, fine. If you think that's going too far, I'm okay with that. If that's the criticism you have of it, that's it. That's the only thing I'm interested in hearing. You think it went too far? Cool. I get it. I do think a lot of that is because of Caitlin Clark became the tournament darling. A lot of people tuned into that game, I'm assuming, hoping to see Iowa win it all. Caitlin Clark get the championship. At least she won. She won National Player of the Year or something like that. So, would have been a fitting end to a really great season for the Iowa sharpshooter. There's already the comparisons to, she's the women's games, Steph Curry, and all that. So, I mean, if you haven't seen her play, look, she's deadly from the perimeter. She can even do a little bit more than that, but her perimeter shot is lethal. Got to give her all that credit. Now, because of that, like I said, I feel like Angel Reese doing that, a lot of people were hurt. I get if you're an Iowa Hawkeye fan. Makes sense. That was your team. They lost. Fine. But the other people, I just feel like it's because Caitlin Clark was in the news a lot. So people probably tuned in just for that reason. Didn't like the fact that she lost. But yeah, all this other stuff about classless, wasn't raised right. Caitlin Clark was raised right because she didn't even respond to it, so her parents did so well. All that stuff. You need to chill with that. Because one, the you can't see me thing, Caitlin Clark did that in the last round. I didn't care. Apparently, most of the people didn't care either. Because for me, trash talking is a part of sports. As long as it doesn't get personal where you're, commenting on people's family, stuff like that, It is all fair game to me. So you can't see me? That's mild to me. But some of these people out here acting like that's the worst thing they've ever seen on a basketball court. They are the ones that they don't need to hit send when they're on Twitter. Keep it to yourself. Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, all of them. Stay off of it. I get so sick and tired of reading stuff, seeing people's posts, no matter what it is, whether it's NBA, it's a player they don't like, does something, and they blow it all out of proportion, or name the sport. It's just dumb. To me, a lot of times it screams somebody who doesn't pay attention, but wants to join in, I guess, on the popularity of the moment to get some clicks for themselves. That's what I think all this is. Now, that's usually reserved for, the trolls on social media and all that. But this thing is going to like legit sports reporters who are jumping in on this. Like, what's going on here with these people? So, did she go too far? Fine. You want to say that? I'm okay with that. Next question I got to ask: why is Angel Reese the only one getting the backlash in all of this? Because, like I said, Caitlin Clark's done the same thing. We know what Haley Van Lith, I believe how you say it. She got to think. She the one what in the handshake line against Tennessee had the little incident. Okay, and I need to move on. There's too many other things going on. Move on. Let it be. It's like I said before, all this stuff talking about Angel Reese's upbringing and all that, and some of these people are acting like Angel Reese is like some scrub. Look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I watched every LSU game. But looking at her stats and stuff, girl got skills, okay? She's got skills. She's a double-double machine. She's got the national championship now. She's definitely somebody who, when eligible, will probably be a high pick in the WNBA draft. Sounds like a pretty good player to me. So, some of the people who are acting like she's not that good, they can chill. The upbringing and all that, like I said, Caitlin Clark did the same thing. Nobody cared. Same way as Angel Reese did what she did. I do not care. Maybe the people who are mad are the ones who didn't get to play competitive sports. Now they have an axe to grind. I don't know. Because if you stepped on the basketball court and you think that was like over the top and all that, I don't know where you were playing basketball. If I get on the court, I want somebody to trash talk me. It's going to make me play better. I'm pretty sure Caitlin Clark got up the next morning and was like, let me go hit the gym. Let me get some shots up. Because to get to a national championship game, come that close, lose it, that's got to be motivation for next year. Just has to. Now, thankfully, Caitlin Clark came out and said she's got no beef with Angel Reese. I mean, why would she? So hopefully now that she said that, the story can kind of die where it is. But yeah, some of these people on Twitter and stuff, like they need to chill. They definitely need to chill. What I do think is kind of unfortunate is I think some of this backlash that Angel Reese is seeing right now is tied to her head coach, Kim Mulkey. Because we know Kim Mulkey can rub people the wrong way. When she was at Baylor, her teams were tough and all that. LSU the same way. Kim Mulkey was involved into the whole Brittany Griner thing, where she acted like wiped her hands clean of, any experience with Brittany Griner and all that. So I do think that is part of what's going on here, which if that is in the back of your mind when you're trying to criticize Angel Reese here, then you are doing a disservice to Angel Reese to drag her into that. So look, I know she's called the Bayou Barbie and all this kind of stuff. Hey, if we could get some more trash talking into the women's game, I'm all for it. I guess the last thing I'll say about that is I think because of that, some of the people who acted like the women's game has to be played a certain way. The men's game is all about flash. It's all about letting people know you're better than them. It's all about whatever, highlights. The women's game is supposed to be the pure way of basketball. Bounce pass, you know, running offenses, layups, mid-range shots. The game's evolving, people. Trash talking is getting to the women's game. I know you're probably clutching at your pearls or whatever right now, but embrace it. Like, what is the problem with some trash talking? The good competitors, it will elevate their game. The weak ones, maybe they crumble a little bit. Unfortunately, that is what can happen when you trash talk on the basketball court. So, I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I know I've seen articles already that brought race into all of it, which, can we get past that as well? Yes, some of the people who are criticizing Angel Reese probably have an issue that she's black. We get it. Don't need it constantly thrown in everybody's face. Just because you write about it, it's not going to change their viewpoint. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But it's like there's certain people that wait for stories like this just to come out of the woodworks to press that narrative. Look, I'm saying, look, and listen to what I'm saying now. I'm not saying it's not a factor to some, but it's definitely not a factor to all. I can't sit here and say that every person who's criticizing Angel Reese, who may be non-minority, has racist intentions. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I'm not jumping to that conclusion. Get past that. Like I said, some of them could just be Iowa Hawkeye fans who are just upset their team lost. Now, the Keith Olbermann thing, which, to be honest with you, I didn't know until last night, which supposedly he's come out and said some critical things about, Angel Reese being an idiot and all this kind of stuff. If he did, I know he's not on ESPN anymore. I don't think he's affiliated with them. I'm not sure where he is, but if that's true, that could scream a little Don Imus back in the day with the Rutgers basketball team. Just saying. But look, people need to move on. Now, I will say the Jill Biden thing and all this, where supposedly she wants Iowa to go to the White House as well. Don't know what her intentions are there. I'd say probably scrap that. Let LSU go to the White House. That's what all championship teams do. Call it a day. I mean, Caitlin Clark even came out and said she's never known runner-ups getting to go to the White House. Look, I'm loving Caitlin Clark's stance in all of this. I'm loving it. Now, look, maybe Jill Biden wanted to have both of them there to show like nothing's going on between the two teams. I don't know. But let LSU go. Jill Biden wants to go to Iowa's campus, talk to the team or whatever. That's also fine. Even though I know if she does it, there's going to be people who are going to blow that out of proportion as well. But that's 2023. Deal with it. So, I guess to wrap all this up, Angel Reese went too far. Fine. The backlash is ridiculous. Those are my two main points. Angel Reese, keep doing what you're doing. Be your Bayou Barbie self. See where it takes you in the WNBA. Maybe they go back to. Maybe we get this matchup next year. If we do, the country will be better for it because the storylines will be there. Can Caitlin Clark overcome LSU? Can LSU go back to back? So hopefully that's where we are a year from now. I guess a year minus a couple of days to have the game play out, of course. But I think it's great for the women's game, and those people who were aghast at the fact that somebody could trash talk Caitlin Clark, get over yourself. But, you let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Do you think Angel Reese went too far? Do you think LSU's now the bad guys of women's basketball? I doubt any of you think that, but maybe there's some of you who do. But yeah, I thought it was great for the game. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Like I said, let me know down in the comment section what you think about this whole thing. And do you think the backlash is warranted for Angel Reese? I guess I have to ask that. I don't think it is, but maybe some of you do and can put it in a way to make me understand where the backlash is coming from. But let's see what else. Oh, gotta say, look, I know I haven't done a episode in a few days. I was busy this past weekend. Plus, I'm also trying to grow Twitch channel with some gaming videos over there. So, definitely follow me over there on Twitch. The link should be in the about page over here on the YouTube channel. Follow me over there. I know I brought a couple of the gaming videos over to YouTube. I kind of think I might keep them separate, like leave Twitch for gaming, YouTube for the podcast itself. Unless I go live, of course, and then it'll be on both. But that's kind of where I'm at. Maybe some clips or something I put on YouTube. I don't know. I'm still trying to work through that part, but I will get back to live episodes probably, and definitely live play-by-play. We're into the baseball season. I want to do some Red Sox games. I want to do some like Celtics playoff games, so definitely be on the lookout for that. That's why you should definitely subscribe to my channel right here on YouTube. Also follow me on Twitch, like I said, for the gaming streams. I've been doing MLB The Show over there. Been some pretty good games, some not so good, but I'm sure you'll probably enjoy them. I have some other games I'll bring up to the channel. Have some PGA soon, especially with this being Masters Week, which means I guess I have to do an episode. Maybe I'll do like a TikTok. Make sure you follow me on TikTok as well. I haven't done one over there in a while either. I'll probably do a TikTok with a prediction of who I think will win the Masters. We'll see. But thanks again. Really, really appreciate it. Channel's slowly getting there, I feel like. And as I said at the beginning of the year, I think 2023 is going to be really great for the channel. So let's go ahead, let's get this done. Like I said, start pushing out the episodes regularly once again. Just had to take a few days, but thank you. As I always say, be safe out there. God bless. I'll catch you next episode. All right, I'm out. Have a good rest of your day.